Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at something kind of different. This is a replica of Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber, but it's not an official Star Wars product. This is a replica made by a company called Saber Forge. Just type in Saber Forge online and you'll be able to find their website. But they sell it as a quote-unquote laser sword because they're not officially licensed. But they make the best replicas of lightsabers I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. It's all, I believe it's milled Air Force grade aluminum. Absolutely gorgeous. Every inch of this is absolutely beautiful. It's really heavy, which is nice. And of course, you know, it lights up. And because it's not an official Star Wars product, there is some kind of cool things that you can do when you're ordering this. So on their website, if you're looking for Obi-Wan's lightsaber, it's called the Redeemer, for obvious reasons, because they can't call it, you know, Obi-Wan's lightsaber. So on their website, it's called the Redeemer. My particular one is a tier 2 or warrior lightsaber. They have multiple tiers where you can just order the, you know, the hilt or the hilt with lights, which is what I have. Hilt with lights and sound, and it goes up from there, and it obviously gets more and more expensive the more you do. My particular one here is the unweathered version, which on their website you can order a weathered or unweathered version. And for Obi-Wan's lightsaber, it changes one thing on there, and that's what, aside from the weathering, is what comes on this plate here. So this is the episode 3 version, where this plate has this design, and if you ordered the weathered version, it basically makes it Ben Kenobi's lightsaber from the 4th movie or the first movie, depending on how you look at it. A little bit different design on that plate there. Obi-Wan is one of my favorite characters, so I absolutely had to have this. And then, of course, I ordered a 32-inch blade, which, you know, I felt was appropriate. It has a tip on there, and the tube is polycarbonate, so you can actually lightsaber duel with this thing. And even though it's like a thin-necked lightsaber like this, you could still, you know, I mean, smack this thing as hard as you want. And not worry about breaking it at all. The build quality is absolutely fantastic. It does run off of, I think, 3 AAA batteries. You replace them by untwisting this little cap here at the end. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. The way they milled it is absolutely amazing. And then the battery pack just slides down in there. Let me screw that on and I'll show you the blade all lit up. I ordered the lower LED powered one because it runs off of actual batteries instead of a rechargeable one. So I have the 6-watt LED pack, and it is so bright that I don't know what the 12-watt one looks like, but this one is more than enough for me. So let me go ahead and turn off the lights and go ahead and turn it on here. And for whatever reason on camera, it really looks like it dims towards the end. But in real life, I mean, obviously it does a little bit, but not nearly that much. In real life, the entire blade is one fairly consistent color. The tip here is illuminated. It does actually peak here a little bit at the end, obviously because all the light's being focused down into that little point there. Absolutely gorgeous. It's lighting up this room right now. As you can see, the reflection on the carpet there. Really, really amazing. And one of the coolest parts is, let me turn the lights back on. You can see it during, obviously when the lights are on too. It's bright enough to see it during the day, which is cool. That's a problem with some other lightsabers. Obviously it's a little bit dimmer, but you can still see it during the day. And the blade is removable. There's a little hole here, and an Allen wrench fits in there, and you can unscrew the blade. And all of the lights are held down here in the hilt. So you don't have to worry about any LEDs breaking in the actual blade, which is always nice if you want to actually duel with it. Personally, this is so beautiful that I don't ever want to damage it. So, and obviously these are pretty expensive. So if you want to duel with it, you can. But personally, mine's more of a display piece than anything else. One final thing that I want to talk about is something that I got from their website for free. I got it as it was a special that they were doing, and it came with this belt clip. This is kind of their just generic belt clip. It has a hook for lightsabers that have a little loop down at the bottom, and it's got the little slot here, and I'll show you how that works on the Obi-Wan lightsaber here. So there's this little piece here, and it slides in just like that, and then there's a clip on the back here that you can hook onto the belt. Very, very well made. It looks like it's injection molded. That's what I'm imagining, but it's not going to break or anything. You're not going to drop your lightsaber on the ground if you're walking around at a convention. Really nice, and then of course it's really easy to get out of the belt clip. So overall, absolutely fantastic piece. If you like Star Wars, I'm imagining it's made by a fairly small group of people because it's, you know, it's a website and it's not officially licensed. But really, really amazing prop replica. The best that you can really get, I would think. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. And I guess I'll see you later.